Welcome to Adisha's Tuition, where learning made easy. In this channel, you will learn basics of mathematics and physics. We also have Center for Virtual Learning, where online tuition are conducted for CBSE and ICC boards from grade 8 onwards. We have one-to-one classes and group classes 3 days per week. Happy learning!
Today we are going to see about what is meant by distance and displacement of an object. So initially the object is at a point A, and after some time the object reached the point B. That is, the object travels from point A to B, and the distance between A and B, that we know, 7 meter. If the distance between A and B is equal to 7 meter, then we can say that the distance travelled by this object is equal to 7 meter, and the displacement of the object is also equal to 7 meter. Okay, now after that, after reaching the point B, the person or the object returned back to A. Okay, that is, the object travels from A to B, then it returned back to the point A. So at this time, we can see that what's the total distance traveled by the object. That is, object is traveling from A to B, then it is from B to A. So A to B is 7 meter, B to A, that is also 7 meter. So you can say that the distance traveled by the object is 7 plus 7, that is equal to 14 meter. Now, what about the displacement of the given object? The object is starting from A, then it go to B, again return back to A. That is, displacement of the object, that is, starting point is the ending point. At this time, you can say that displacement of the object is nothing but 7 minus 7, that is equal to 0. Okay, you see the both case. Initially from A to B, the distance and displacement both are equal. But we can see here, if the person returned back to the original point, then the distance equal to 14 and the displacement is equal to 0. So here we can say that distance of an object is nothing but the total path traveled by the object. That is called distance of an object. Distance traveled by an object, that is equal to total length of the path traveled by the object. Okay, the total path traveled by the object, that is A to B, that is 7, then B to A 7, that is the distance traveled by the object. But the displacement of an object is the shortest distance between initial and final position. In first case, the initial position is A, final position is B. So the shortest distance between A and B is 7. That is the reason why here 7. But in second case, the distance between A and A is the initial position and A is the final position. That is the reason why here you got 7 minus 7, that is equal to 0. Okay, so displacement of an object is the shortest distance between initial and final position. Or we can say that in the case of distance, we are taking only the magnitude. Whatever the direction, we no need to consider about the direction. You have to think only the magnitude. So that is the reason why here we got 7 plus 7. But the displacement, that depends on both magnitude and direction. That is the reason why distance, we can say that distance is a scalar quantity and the displacement is a vector quantity. Okay, this is the basic difference between distance and displacement. The value of displacement of object, that should be equal to distance travelled by the object, or it is less than. Okay, displacement value may be equal to 0, but the distance value, that should not be equal to 0.